The first series of breathing movements we're gonna go into are gonna be called all fours breathing. So the way this is gonna work, we're gonna hop onto all fours as the name implies. Initially, we'll have the knees on our ground and they're gonna be stacked directly under our hips. And then we're gonna have our hands in a variety of different positions on the ground as well, with our shoulders stacked directly above those hands. So the initial variation, I'm gonna want our hands facing in completely towards each other, and we're gonna stack our joints as mentioned with our hips over the knees and with our shoulders over the hands. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna push away from the ground with our torsos, protracting the shoulders as much as possible, while still holding an anterior tilt with the glutes and making sure that we hold pressure with the glutes. We don't want our core sagging like this. This is gonna be one of the biggest mistakes that you make, is getting lazy and letting the rib cage flare like this. We want the ribs tacked in, and we can always use a full exhale through the mouth to make sure that our cores are locked in and are as skinny and tight as possible. And then from there, remembering to push away from the ground, protracting with the shoulders, and then we're gonna breathe in for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4 again, and then repeat. And as this starts to get easier, a couple cues that you can think about are gonna be sliding your hands back towards your body to help activate your chest and your lats and create more core pressure. And similarly, sliding your knees up towards the hands to help get your core more engaged on the lower side. You're not actually going to be moving the limbs, but it's the intention of moving them towards each other to create more pressure in your core. So again, we'll lock in the anterior tilt in the glutes. That'll be the anchor, making sure our feet are flexed on the ground. We'll have our shoulders stacked above the hands, our hips stacked above the knees. We'll create our pressure. We'll push away from the ground. And from there, we'll breathe. Eventually working our way to getting off the ground and moving limbs while holding those good positions of core pressure.